Most people think diabetes is just about eating sugar and junk food. But what if I told you your muscle mass or lack of has something to do with it as well? What's going on, everybody? My name is Cole. I'm a fitness coach, and I'm just here to share insight on health and fitness and try to simplify this thing as much as possible. Let's get into the rest of the video. Today we're talking about a topic that's just not talked about enough, and honestly, we need to talk about how having more muscle can actually protect you from developing type 2 diabetes. So stick with me. I promise this is going to change how you think about health and fitness probably forever. Here's the truth. The less muscle you have, the more likely you are to become insulin resistant. And insulin resistance is a major stepping stone to developing type 2 diabetes. Now, that might sound completely crazy, but it makes sense when you realize and learn how your body handles sugar that's inside of it. Evidently, your muscles are your body's biggest glucose sponges. After you eat, your blood sugar rises and your muscles step in to absorb a huge portion of that sugar, storing it either as glycogen or burning it as fuel. But if you have less muscle, that sugar, that glucose has nowhere to really go. And that's where the problems start. A real 2011 study showed that for every 10% skeletal muscle increase, there was an 11% drop in insulin resistance. That's crazy. Even crazier is that was even independent of body fat levels. That pretty much means even if your weight didn't change, just gaining muscle improved your insulin sensitivity. So if you're one of the people that are out there and you're either relying on cardio or just not doing weights, or both, relying on cardio and not doing weights, you generally might be doing your body a disservice in the long run. And I'm a huge fan of telling people, look, muscles and having muscles, guys, isn't just something to make you look good. It's one of your most powerful tools for long-term health and blood sugar control as well. Don't forget that. And not to mention, it helps with metabolism, joint health, fat loss, strength, confidence, and the list can keep going on and on. So in other words, being jacked has more benefits than you may think. So look, I work with and train a lot of men and women between their 30s, 40s, and 50s who are now becoming concerned with their overall health. Maybe their doctors have mentioned prediabetes, or they're feeling sluggish, tired, and inflamed all the time. One of the first things I focus on with people is progressive resistance training. You gotta start strength training. So if you're watching this video out there and you don't strength train, I'm telling you, me to you, start strength training. Start lifting a little weights. It can be 2 to 3 times a week, but you gotta start. 2 to 3 times of strength training per week sounds little, but it can make a huge difference, especially in your muscle mass and your metabolic health as well. Remember, in only 2 to 3 sessions a week. Now combine that with some protein intake and some daily movement, and you've just created a fat-burning, blood sugar managing machine. So y'all, here's the deal. Muscle is medicine. And if you're not strength training yet, seriously, start today. And if you're already strength training, keep it up, stay consistent, because honestly, working on general strength training, building muscle, is not just about looking good on the beach or at the pool, it's about your long-term health. If you found this video helpful in any way, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video with anyone you think will benefit from it or needs to hear it, quite frankly. Till the next one, peace.